Yo, what the frig is going on? I love this gun. Before I even do a review on it, I want to show that people are like, whoa, where's all the patches and stickers and all that stuff? Because people send me them from all over the country and my local townships and everything. Well, there's no room to put them there, so don't panic. Okay, they're all up there, and I would never like shove them in a drawer. Proudly post them and hang them, post them. Still waiting for Clifton Heights. Where's it at? Alright. As you can see, I'm in the holster shop anyway. And this particular firearm is an Uzi pistol. And I was at work one day with a friend of mine. We were working together. And he said, hey, did you see this? And I looked at it and I'm like, right away, I'm like, God, I like that. And what it had on it was that big, ugly, stupid rubber brace on there, which I immediately got rid of that. Put a cheek pad and the hell is it called? The hook from Gearhead, the tail hook brace, which is pretty much very stock-like and looks very appropriate. And I ordered that stuff, put all that on there, got rid of that big, ugly, stupid rubber brace because they have so much better stuff now. You don't have to settle for that ugly rubber brace. It looks like it doesn't even belong on there. You can actually probably find braces that look like they belong on the gun. So that was my beef with those rubber braces. They never looked good on anything. Anything. They look horrible. But, you know, they are what they are. But the tail hook brace, believe it or not, actually works if you want it. Even if you didn't want to shoulder it and you wanted to shoot it with one hand, it actually is very comfortable once you open up the back of it. I'll show you. Other than them rubber ones that you going to put your little arm through and strap it around your silly. Anyway, I'm going to say this is Mattioli approved. A friend of mine, Mark Mattioli, is the one that showed this to me, and he's the one that brought it to my attention. Everyone knows Mark at the shop anyway. He's got like the greatest personality I've ever encountered. Extremely entertaining guy. But thanks, Mark, for bringing this to my attention, because this is probably one of the funnest guns I've bought since the Sub 2000. I love any kind of guns that fold up and get real small. It just makes it so practical. It makes it easier to take with you. It makes it easier to keep somewhere. It's just awesome. So I'm going to show you a little couple close-ups on it and tell you what it comes with if I can remember in 1 second. Hold on, let me get resituated. I have to move my fat around the tripod, and it takes time, so hold on. IWI Uzi Pro, it's called, if you're interested in this. They're not, I mean, for the quality you're getting, the price point of this gun I think is very fair. Everyone knows the Uzi has a tremendous reputation of being reliable. This thing never malfunctions. I've had this for a little while now, I just didn't show you guys right away. I put good amount of rounds to it, all different kinds of ammo, 3 different kinds of style of hollow points, about 4 different brands of ammunition. It just runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. It's very easy to take apart. It comes with a 20 and a 25 round magazine. Hold on. Damn. And you can also get the 32 round mags, and surprising, even though they're steel, they're not a lot of money. Not for a magazine. So this pistol right here is hot. I got the TLR7 on there. It fits perfect in there. Nice bright light for the money. It's durable. I have 2 of these. I have one on my Glock 19 and this gun. And I'm happy with them. So, you're looking at it. Let's make it safe because it is hot. This is the new Crossfire from Vortex. Real nice red dot for the money, man. I mean, you can get these for like 140 bucks. And it holds zero tremendously. So, let's push the grip safety in. It does have the grip safety. Some guys don't like that. Pop the little round in it. Okay. All clear. Now, before I start, I want to show you something really cool. Give it a little... Now, when you look at that, how compact that is. With the tail hook brace and the foam pad. You can get the foam pad off of Amazon for like $7. So I had that big rubber ugly boot on there. All I did was slide it off. Didn't take any of this apart. Just slide the boot off. Slid the cheek pad on there. Got the tail hook brace. Put that on there. Clamps down right there. And now it looks like a stock. It looks appropriate. It looks like it goes with the gun, if you ask me. Looks so much better. So, it's the ammo I've been putting through it. It's mostly PMC, but I've run everything I can get my hands on, and it runs. It runs no matter what. It's super reliable. Definitely would keep it next to my bed with full confidence. It's got a little weight to it. It's very easy to disassemble. What they did was, with the Pistol Pro, the Uzi Pro, is they took the charging handle. It used to be up here, but they wanted to put a rail across there, so they moved the charging handle on the side. So watch, if you're one of those thumb flaggers, when you hold a gun, watch your thumb, because it will hurt. It'll hit your thumb. They put it on the side, which is fine, so you can put a rail up there, which is great. The way it's set up, I don't care how low of a sight red dot you get, you're not going to be able to co-witness these sights, because the rail that's on here is way too high for these sights. So you got to make a decision. Do I want a red dot, or do I want to use the iron sights? You got to make a decision, because you can't co-witness. You just can't. So I don't know what they were thinking when they put a rail on there that high. But I'm a red dot person because my eyes are terrible, and this thing is just so fun to shoot, super accurate. It's IWI. They're made in Middletown, Pennsylvania, believe it or not. Made in Israel also. I guess they're made in Israel, and what it is they're probably made in Israel, and they're distributed through the IWI factory in Middletown, Pennsylvania. That's what I'm going to say. Or maybe assembled. So, you got your safety, which is in a great spot. Very positive, even overly positive. I've really got to push that for it to click on and off, which is a good thing. Not a fan of the grip safety, but they put that on there because to make it the Uzi tradition. It's a little annoying. I really wish that wasn't on there. The trigger pull is long, it's like 10 pounds, but it doesn't seem to affect the accuracy, not even a little bit. I thought it would. I'm going to be like, damn, it's going to be hard to shoot this super accurate with that long, hard trigger, but it's not. The gun has some weight to it. I guess that comes into play too. I had to re-Cerakote the barrel, which I did for the first time, which is pretty fun. It matched perfectly. I ordered this ceramic Cerakote from Midway USA. What I did was I put the barrel in an ultrasonic cleaner at work, and I think there might have been too much solution in there, and it stripped it down to the metal almost. So I was like, no way. So we fixed that. I'm just going to show you how it comes apart. The positive, when you fold it and unfold it, is very positive. It locks in, it's not going anywhere. Can you shoot it with it folded? You can. You can get your hand in there and your finger on the trigger, and you can shoot it like that. But when you open it, it requires a little brute force, and then it locks up nice and tight. There's no wiggle, no movement, nothing. Solid. That's a beautiful thing here. Okay, so how you take it apart is there is a little button here in front of the rear sight. You push this down, and then this pops right up. It comes right out. Then you have all this shit in here, which I don't know what it's called. Okay, it's just straight blowback chunk of steel, which is good. The less parts, the better. Okay, this whole thing comes right out. They even give you a buffer for the back. It's a plastic polymer buffer to keep your gun from getting beat up, metal, banging on metal. There's your barrel. Now the thing with the barrel is, when you take the barrel out, you don't have to, but I do. All you do is push this button in and unscrew this, and then wiggle the barrel. This barrel is going to be tight because I Cerakoted it, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to get out. Sorry, I had to use a little wooden dowel persuader to get the barrel out. It's not a big deal. It's just the Cerakote. It made it a little bigger so it fits in there tighter. So all you do is undo that, pull this out, and then your barrel comes out. And the barrel has a flat side right there. See it? And that flat side has to line up with that flat spot, because if you don't, the gun won't run. Already been through it. That was fun that day, trying to figure out what was wrong. It has to be flat side down, and that's it. And it's lined up with that flat, and then push it down, just like that. Now, the reason why mine's tight is because I had a Cerakote. Yours ain't going to be like that. Usually goes in a lot easier than that. But once that's seated correctly, then you just put your lock. As soon as you hear a click like that, don't do that. Push the button down, relieve it, and then push it down the rest of the way. Okay, so that's it. That's the barrel. There's the feed ramp. You can see it's all dirty. But this is one of those guns, like it's like, you know, not a lot of parts. You know, it doesn't have to be squeaky clean. And then you just put the block back in. Everything's in here. Firing pin. I'm not going to get into a detail disassembly video. Just want to show you how simple it is. And okay, how easy it is to take apart. Oop, oh, man, I'm forgetting everything today. And you just snap the rear down. Put the front in first, and then that's it. Check my trigger. Fire. Reset. Fire. Reset. Fire. Feels good. Alright. The ammo I'm using right now is the Fort Scott ammo. It's not a hollow point, it's a tumbling round self-defense ammo. We have this available at Double Action. I find it very low recoil, and the bullets are moving at a very high speed because it's a very light bullet. It's solid spun copper, there's no lead in it. Spins, it tumbles like a football, so it does a lot of damage when it enters. And this seems to run them really well. So I'm sticking with these for this gun. It runs everything now. HSTs, you name it, it runs it. There's your nice steel 32 round magazine. Sorry for the interruption. My phone rang because I got to give a mechanic more money. This is what happens when you have a custom truck. They don't tell you this part. When you lift your truck and put big tires on it and put aftermarket parts all over it, things frequently continue to fail. So awesome. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This thing's awesome. Maybe we'll go to the range sometime, and I just want to show you what this thing can do. Have a good one.